name is Rohan Meade. Everyone calls me Ro, and I am the CEO of Synergy Technical. So we're a professional services firm. We do technical consulting for customers all around the globe. So security is probably the most important thing that we do, in that we're not only touching our own data, but we have access to customer data. It's our highest priority. So much has changed even in the past 2 years with the pandemic. People working from home, data being stored on maybe home computers. We're dealing with more nation-state actors than we have previously. You can go out and really find malware out on tools like GitHub. So it's really more important because the risk is so much greater and the repercussions are so much greater for organizations. So we always lead with security. It's really the foundation of everything we do. We build our solutions based on a secure foundation and then layer on whatever it is that we're doing from a technical standpoint. It's measured in our client sat surveys. One of the things that we do that's probably a little bit different than most is when we recommend maybe implementing additional security features and a client pushes back, we actually get them to sign off on the risk that they're taking. And in most cases, they'll say, wait a minute, maybe we really should be doing what you recommend. The other thing that we do, our security engineering staff reviews every configuration that we implement and they sign off on it, because the last thing we want to do is implement a solution and then there's a hole that someone missed. So lots of sets of eyes, and it's absolutely 100% part of the overall scoring that we do on every engagement. From a business standpoint, I believe, and all of my peer CEOs believe, that security really needs to be a top-down mindset. So if you don't have buy-in from the top of the organization and you're just focused on checking boxes, that's a little bit different than leading with security and saying everything that we do needs to have a security focus. So everyone in the organization absolutely has to be on board with implementing secure solutions. And then security really needs to be fundamentally baked into everything that you do. It can't be you go and you implement a solution and then you go and you figure out the security afterwards. You really have to start with the security. Within our organization, require everyone to continually get certified, and that's everybody from technical engineers to folks in our accounts payable organization. Literally everyone is required to go through security training and security certifications. And part of that is because humans really represent the biggest risk to any organization. And if your employees don't understand what a threat looks like or how to remediate or what to do and what not to do, you can have all the tools in place in the world and you still could have a breach. Endless amounts of training for sure for us and our customers. Other thing that's really interesting is there have been studies done, and it has been proven that IT people are actually as susceptible to security breaches as anyone else, which doesn't seem intuitive, but it's true. So that continual education needs to happen with everyone. It needs to happen with business users. It needs to happen with security professionals. It needs to happen with your help desk people. It really has to be a number one priority for everyone. And if it's not, you're going to have a problem. Compliance is really the implementation of security standards, and it's the combination of security standards, people, and process. It's not just security. You can have a secure implementation and not be compliant, but you really can't have, you can't meet compliance and not be secure. So it's a wrapper around the overall security position from my perspective. We're a gold Microsoft security partner, so we use most, if not all, of the Microsoft security suite. It is what we lead with in both internally and in every implementation. We will sometimes augment with third-party solutions, but generally they're third-party partners that complement Microsoft solutions. But we are 100% a Microsoft shop, and those are the security solutions that we implement for our customers.